Well, good morning, boys and girls. We've got a lock in the mail yesterday. Came as a complete surprise from Karinsky77. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate getting this. Jason, sorry. Anyhow, this is a Burg Wachter. It's a German lock. I don't think it's made in Germany. From his video, it looked like it was made in Japan, but it's the German company. We're going to go at this today. First we're going to rake it, then we're going to single pin pick it. At least that's the game plan. Sometimes these locks have a habit of not going along with the game plan. But we're going to use Capiche's Bogota, my favorite pick in the whole wide world. You know, this Bogota has actually got me into raking. I never really got all excited about raking, but since I've been using this, it's good. I mean, it's really good. And I'm starting to think raking is not all that bad. There is a little bit of skill involved to it. You got to look at the pitting and the, well, I can explain all that stuff later. Anyway, we have a Peterson tension wrench, one of their little bitty things. We also have a couple of options here. I have my homebrew pick that I'm going to use when I single pin pick this later. And we have a Peterson. We have a Peterson here too. So let me show you the lock. This is it, the lock. It's a good working lock. Here's the keyway. It's a Altinium. It's aluminum and titanium is what it is. 77060. Here's the key with the bitting. You can see the bitting there. It's not horrible bitting. It's not particularly challenging bitting. It looks like it should be rakeable, but these are very good locks, so we'll see. Works well. And we're gonna do the two attacks. First attack is gonna be the raking. Second one's gonna be the single pin picking. Okay, so we've got this Burg in the vise. Position it a little better. And we're going to go in, we're going to use the Bogota first. I do have a Peterson street rake, just in case. I've got to use this Peterson small tension wrench, just because of the conflict between the size of this and the size of the keyway. So what we're doing here is we actually have the key, so we're going to look at the bitting. And with the bitting, it really looks like the only problem with the bitting would be pin 1 and pin 2. 3, 4, and 5 look almost in a row. So I'm going to take the pick in, like so. No, like so. And then come down as we come out. So it's going to be like this. It's going to look like this. Go in and then come out like this. So these ripples here are going to be going across the first couple of pins. Let's see if we can do this. And do it in a way that you guys can see it. Let's see how that looks. Well, you might be able to see it. Very light tension. So far we're getting nowhere. We're not even getting any action out of this thing. It really doesn't seem like much is happening here. There's one. Set something in there. Well, still getting nowhere. Let's try it the other way. We're going to a little more tension. And we're going to go to the street rake. Let's see what happens with this baby. This is a much more forceful rake. I don't know if it's any better. Actually, I think it's worse, but we aren't getting anywhere with the first one. So we'll try this one. So far we've come up with an absolute 0. I've got something there, but not quite. A lot of times I think this thing will be raked open and it just doesn't hit at the right time. Try this again. You know, this lock company has an excellent reputation, so not being able to rake it open instantly is not a surprise. But oh, that felt... It was right there. I knew it was right there. Anyhow, it's half raked and half single pin picked. Well, it's mostly raked, and then the last pin was just popped with a single pin with the lifter. Well, guys, that was that. I'll be back later to see about just completely single pin picking this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the single pin picking piece for this Burg Wachter, I think you pronounce it in German. Anyhow, here's the key. I've showed you the key before, but we're just going to lock it and unlock it here, make sure it's nice and tight. We're going to use a Peterson Gray Series straight hook and a Peterson tension wrench. Get it in there, and this takes about moderate tension, I think. Some people are saying real light tension, but I couldn't get any binding pins that way, so... My God, look at that. Boy, that was real quick. Surprise, surprise. Anyhow, keep it safe, keep it legal, and have fun.